Instead, it's the Lancers, saved by Kowalski, and she looked behind her, hacking away at the rebound with Scott. She'll get it over to the far corner to Galloway. Galloway looking at her options. She'll go to the blue line to Isolino, over to the near side to Broad. Broad didn't have it play right to her stick perfectly, so she'll feed it right to Isolino. She'll take a shot, deflected wide on the blocker's side. All sorts of pressure being applied on this power play. 5 seconds remains in it. Isolino to the center of the ice, to Broad. Another chance for Broad. She scores! Kendra Broad, up on the bar. The Western Mustangs score. Her first goal as a Western Mustang ties things up here in the second period of play.
Yeah, Kendra Broad, we talked about those NCAA players coming over. She's another one of them. Played 3 years at Lindenwood University in St. Charles, Illinois. And during her 3 years, she scored 26 goals and had 33 assists.
It doesn't get there. After 40 minutes of play, the score is 1-1 between your Western Mustangs and the Windsor Lancers on your Saturday afternoon in OUA women's hockey. Kelly Campbell is skating to her bench for Mike DiStefano. I'm John Urban. 1-1 between the Lancers and the Mustangs. We'll catch you around for the third period of play. Season, they won in overtime. They lost in a shootout. There's a shot, and oh, wow. Kelly Campbell had to be sharp on that one. The Lancers got to the biscuit before the Western Mustangs could and fired a rocket onto Kelly Campbell, who was equal to the task.
That was a scary shot. Just right off the draw, Kelly Campbell had to be on her game.
6 seconds remains. Face-off won by the Western Mustangs. Isolino shoves Coronas into the boards with authority. Isolino gets it right back, and they're going to have to be separated here, as it looks like some Lancers are upset with Isolino getting underneath their skin, but the buzzer did go. So after 60 minutes of play, 1-1 is the score. The game will take overtime.
Yeah, the linesman had to come in and separate them.
Face-off one to Galloway to her left side, but there was nobody home. Galloway tried to get it to Kidd. That got intercepted. Now numbers the other way for the Lancers. It's Jenny McKnight leading the pack. Crosses over the blue line, then got stripped of it by Kidd. 1-on-1 the other way. Comes Ellie Galloway with Kidd. Kidd mano-a-mano towards the net. Saved by Kowalski. Rebound put wide by Caitlin Gosling. 15 seconds remains in overtime. Getting bumped to the ice was Allie Galloway. It's Kidd receiving it in the neutral zone. She'll play it back to Brianna Isolino. Isolino tries to go up the ice. That will miss everybody, and icing will be charged with 5 seconds. Isolino looks to the skies as that's not what she wanted. Opportunities galore, Mike. As the Western Mustangs had their fair share too, but instead we're going to the shootout, and it's the 40-point getter who's going to shoot first for Jim Hunter and the Windsor Lancers. It's going to be Jenny McKnight, who picks the puck up at the red line. What kind of moves will Jenny McKnight do? Kelly Campbell comes out of her net to cut down the angle, backing down right into the glove of Kelly Campbell. And you know what? Campbell kind of stood still like a statue, and the puck went right into her glove. She's got it like that.
Yeah, McKnight came in, and Kelly Campbell flashes the leather. Didn't have to do much, like you said, just kind of stood there and maybe jerked her glove a little bit. But nonetheless,
Stacey Scott, 7 goals last year, still looking for her first of this season, but she'll have an opportunity to put the pressure on the Windsor Lancers. Comes into the zone. It squeaks right through, but stops on the line. So all the snow that Kowalski built up after the third period in overtime ended up bailing her out of that situation as the puck slowed up right there.
You could not get any closer than Stacey Scott did right there. Maybe if there would have been a nice little...
Larissa Borowick goes into the zone with a head of steam looking to go. She fanned on the initial shot, then came back. I don't know if that was intentional or not, because we've seen Tomix Vanek kind of have that similar shootout move in the NHL. I think she just fanned on it, though, and couldn't get to the second opportunity.
Yeah, we'll get a second look here with Borowick comes in. As you see there, yeah, it kind of just slid off of her skate, it looks like, and then was able to get the shot off.
The goal scorer for your Western Mustangs, Kendra Broad, over the blue line with the chance to put the pressure on. Scores! She goes to hole number 5 on Marissa Karofsky and puts the pressure on the Windsor Lancers. It's Candace Coronas who has to beat Kelly Campbell to extend the shootout here.
Isn't that funny? Broad, the goal scorer for the Western Mustangs, now a goal scorer in the shootout, and Coronas, the goal scorer for the Windsor Lancers.
So here she goes. Coronas has to score here to extend the shootout of the Western Mustangs win. What's she going to do? Backhands it, and it's off the post. Western wins. Western wins. They beat the Windsor Lancers 2-1 in a shootout.
This one.
So, for Mike DiStefano, I am John Urban. An entertaining hockey game on your Saturday afternoon between the Windsor Lancers and your Western Mustangs, as you're taking a look on Kelly Campbell, who had to be one of the players of the game, that's for sure, Texas Lone Star style for these Western Mustangs. She got the job done, but so did Kendra Broad. She got the only goal during regulation for these Western Mustangs and was the only shooter to beat Marissa Kowalski, as the Mustangs take the score by a final 2-1. Have a wonderful weekend from everybody here at Mustangs TV.